Okay, hello guys and gals, everybody who likes their motorbikes. I just thought I'd want to share something with you. Um, I'm all for putting gadgets on my bike and doing your own personal things like we all do to it. Um, and there's one thing that's been bugging me for many years, and I've always wondered, why do they all only put a kickstand on one side of your bike and not the other side? Because depending on where you park your bike, the camber of the road or pavement, whatever you're on, the angle on it, sometimes it's you have to turn it round to get it into the right position so it actually leans over correctly. All right, so I've always wondered about having two side stands. Okay, let me tell you the first thing I've done. As you can see, I've got a Honda VFR 800 FI here, fifth generation, 1998. And I'm only a short ass, right? So I had to lower my bike. And I lowered my bike by a sense of a very easy thing to do. I suppose a lot of you know, but there's a triangular plate up in there, okay? Well, you can't see it, sorry about that. But anybody who knows these bikes, they know there's a triangle plate up there. And there's some arrows on it telling you point forward at the top. If you take them plates off and point them backwards, but at the top, you'll lower your bike by at least about 2.5 centimeters. And then you want to lower the front on the forks by about the same. And then it was fine. But what I did find with the side stand, that now the side stand's too long and the bike wouldn't lean over. All right, so I went on the internet. I bought a aftermarket sort of stuff off of eBay, was it, or Amazon maybe, and I fitted this one on. And be quite honest, I even like it better than the original because you get this extra bit here that you can adjust and bring in and out, so you can easily put it down and kick it up and that sort of thing. And it's easier to find when you're sitting on the bike. So I put that on, and now it's at not quite the lowest setting, but it leans over nicely. And because they're so cheap, I think they're around about 10 or 15 quid, something like that. I thought, you know what, I'm going to get another one and see if I can fit it to the other side. And it arrived today, and I thought, well, let's play around. Anyways, within a couple of hours, I've put one on the other side. So now I'm not paranoid about the bike falling over or something pushing it or whatever, because on the other side here, you see, I've got the other kickstand. All right, and I've actually bolted it to the center stand underneath there. I don't know if you can see that. I've chamfered away a bit of metal. You see this, so this can come up here like that. Even found a nice place to put the spring on the exhaust pipes there. These are stainless steel exhaust pipes, slightly bigger bore than the originals, and it gives it a nicer sound as well, a bit more of a deep throaty sound, so I like that. But anyways, the main thing is it's got these springs up here to hold the joints together, and I've got the clip was in the perfect place for the spring for this. So anyways, yeah, so I've got a side stand there now, so of course I can pull the bike over this way, and I'm not paranoid about it falling over at all anymore, because that's going to stop it. I was thinking of maybe modifying it so I can actually lean it over onto that one, but it means I've got to really modify this stand here to make it even shorter because of the position I got it in. I might do that at a later date, I'm not sure yet, I haven't decided. Basically it's there to make sure it doesn't tip over and fall the other way. But if if you are on a bit of a, an angled piece of road and it does want to go the other way, I'm not worried about it. It will lean onto that one as well. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I think I've got to be one of the first people that's ever put a kickstand on the other side of their bike. So as I said, I've always wondered why not. Why not indeed? I'll quickly show you my other gadgets I got. I've got one up here. This shows the mile an hour. I'll plug that in. So instead of looking down on the clock and seeing the fine numbers, at a very quick glance I can see exactly how fast I'm going. And then here as well, if I turn the ignition on and everything, you'll see that I've got a camera up there, a screen, which I've got one camera right there in the front underneath, and I've got one just underneath there at the back, and so it's recording all the time, so that comes in handy as an extra witness. I've also put an alarm on it recently, a very good alarm. If you want to know which alarm it is, you can always contact me and I'll tell you. It cost me about 60 quid, 65 quid, and you get a couple of fobs with it, and these fobs will actually you know, turn the bike on and off and everything, and do your alarm at quite a distance, like you know, 100 meters away. You know, so they work very well. It's not just a quick Bluetooth short thing, it actually transmits a lot further. So I'm more happy that it makes a good noise and everything. So yeah, if I press this, oh yeah, it even started the bike up for me. That's pretty good. I didn't know that. That's something new. So there you go. I don't think I turned it off again for me though. Wow, I didn't know that. That's a new thing. Press the side. I thought that was a panic button, but actually started the bike. But the ignition has to be on for it to start the bike. Obviously, it seems. Oh yeah, look at that. They've done it again. Oh, that's new. Yeah, that's something else I found out about that. Okay, I haven't had the alarm on it very long. Anyways, the alarm and everything is underneath the seat. And I've also put some a load of LED lights in different places. There's some underneath there. I've got some on the side of the, what do you call it, the number plate. And up there. And I've also got a couple of strips of under here. You can't really see them, but they are under there. And what happens there, that I've got them wired up with the brake lights, so when I put the brake light on, all these extra red lights come on, and even underneath the bike, so whether you can see me from the side or the back, you know I'm braking, which means I like people to know I'm braking, and so they don't smack me up the arse. I've also put extra LEDs up on here. They flash to the left and to the right, you know, so instead of just the only flashes there. Yeah, I like playing, and I like all these, you know, these gadgets, like, you know, but to me, it catches the people's eye behind you more, so they know exactly what you're doing. And what else have I done? I've changed the grips, the grips and the levers. Aftermarket ones again, but I think they're quite funky. All right, I've done that. Oh yeah, I've also put a gear changer there. Well, gear changer, you know, an indicator to tell you what gear you're in. All right, if I put that on, it's gonna see, it goes down to that, and then once I start putting into first and start rolling, it tells me I'm in first and second, and everything else, like, you know. So yeah. There you go. As I say, I like playing with my bike. Oh yeah, I've got something else down there that tells me the state of the battery and how's that doing. It's either in volts or in percentage. I keep it in volts. Yeah, I put a little bit of TNT in the bike as well to make it go faster. Yeah, you can see all the extra stickers. Like, yeah, you can see I like Formula One, supporting Lewis Hamilton. Otherwise, mind you, nowadays he's being a bit of a prick most of the time, but there you go. That's the way it is. And I've got on that on the front there. I don't know if anybody will know that. I've got a silver machine. That's actually from a rock band I used to watch years ago. And yeah, I won't say much more about that. If you know who the band is, then you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, smoked lenses on the front with yellow bulbs inside, obviously. And then I got some tinted spray and just sprayed the yellow parts on the back here, where the indicators come on, and put yellow bulbs in there. Just, yeah, nothing else there. No, and that's about it really. So yeah, I just want to share it with everybody, let you know stupid things I do. I don't know if you've ever seen these before. You can just rest your hand on it to keep the throttle open. You can turn that round as to whatever point you want. And of course I've got my phone holder on there, and in that phone holder it's actually got a USB in there as well, so I've just got a short cable that can do it. But I also put a little lanyard on there to make sure that clips onto my phone to make sure if it does fall out of the holder, it's not going to go anywhere else. Yeah, that's about it, guys. I just thought I'd share all that with you. I've only had the bike for about a year, and I've played around with it and toyed about and doing plenty of different things. But anybody who's got one of these bikes, you know, they're damn good bikes and they're really reliable. You know, so there you go. All right then, guys and girls. Yep, have a nice day and ride safely, eh? Okay then. Bye-bye.